unlocking the bootloader, installing TWRP recovery, and rooting any Samsung device in a simple step-by-step way. This process can open up a whole world of customizations and control over your device. This video is divided into 3 main sections. First, we'll unlock the bootloader. Next, we'll install TWRP recovery. And finally, we'll root any Samsung device in a straightforward way. Before we begin, here's a quick but essential disclaimer. Rooting your phone will erase all your data, so be sure to back up everything you need before starting. Additionally, rooting will void your warranty, and it will permanently disable Knox security features on your device. Proceed only if you're comfortable with these risks. For this example, I'm using the Samsung S23 running Android 14, but by the end of this video, you'll be able to root any Samsung device with ease. My device is running on latest update available, also the most recent security patch. First, we need to enable developer options on the device. To do this, tap several times on the build number until developer options are unlocked. You'll find this option in the device settings just below About Phone. Now, toggle OEM unlocking. If this option doesn't appear on your device, it's likely because some US carriers remove the OEM unlock option. Check the video description for ways to enable it. After enabling OEM unlocking, also enable USB debugging. With both options enabled, we're ready to unlock the bootloader. Connect your phone to your PC via USB and boot the device into download mode. To do this, restart your phone by holding the volume down and power buttons. When the screen goes blank, quickly press both volume keys, which will take you into download mode. I don't know why Samsung dims brightness on this screen. Once in download mode, press and hold the volume up button to unlock the bootloader. A warning will appear, noting that unlocking the bootloader will void your warranty and erase all data. Confirm by pressing volume up again. After this, you may see some warnings while your device reboots. This is normal. Bypass by pressing power button. Note that your phone will perform a factory reset during this process. Once the phone reboots, do not set it up just yet. Instead, reboot the device into download mode again, as we did before. Press volume button to enter in download mode. Here you'll see that the FRP lock status is off, meaning your bootloader is now unlocked. Keep your phone connected to the PC. Our next step is to install TWRP recovery. Move on to the PC screen and download essential tools and file. Search for TWRP for your device in a web browser, and open the official TWRP site. Download the latest version of TWRP in the .tar format, as this format is compatible with Odin. For newer Samsung devices, you'll also need the VB-meta file to ensure successful booting. To get the VB-meta file, search for TWRP for your device in a web browser, but this time open XDA forum. XDA often has device-specific threads with detailed instructions for rooting and recovery setups, including when and how to use the VB-meta file. While VB-meta isn't required for all Samsung models, it is necessary for many newer ones. If your device's thread on XDA does not specify VB-meta, you can likely proceed without it. However, if VB-meta is listed as required, be sure to download the correct version for your device to avoid boot issues after flashing TWRP. Now, you also need to download these tools: Odin, Samsung USB drivers, and a repack.zip file. You'll find all download links in the video description. Start by installing the USB drivers if you haven't already. Once done, open Odin and connect your device in download mode. You'll see a blue slot in Odin, indicating the phone is connected. In Odin, select the TWRP file under the AP slot, and the VB meta file under the user data slot. Also disable the auto reboot option, then hit start. It will start TWRP installation. When you see the pass status, reboot your phone into TWRP. Hold the volume down and power buttons for 7 seconds. As soon as the screen goes black, release volume down and quickly hold the volume up button. Bypass the warning screen by pressing the power button to access TWRP recovery. TWRP is now installed, but we are not done yet. However, this TWRP recovery is temporary, so to make it permanent, format your data in TWRP. Go to Wipe, select Format Data, and type Yes in the text field. Hit Enter, then reboot into recovery mode again. Now, transfer the repack.zip file to your device and flash it in recovery to make TWRP permanent. You will also find this repack.zip file in the video description. After transferring this file, flash it in TWRP recovery. And reboot your phone in normal mode. So by this, TWRP is permanently installed on your phone. Now it is time to root your device. Now, the final step is to root your device. To do this, first download Magisk from its official repository. Then reboot your phone into TWRP once more and wipe the data, just as we did earlier. After wiping data in recovery, reboot your device again in recovery to transfer Magisk in TWRP. Once complete, transfer the Magisk PK to your device and flash it as a zip file. Since Magisk PK is dynamic, it can be flashed as a zip or installed as an app. After flashing, reboot your device and complete the setup one last time. After completing the setup, download the Magisk app again, as well as the Root Checker app, which will help you verify the root status of your device. Once both apps are downloaded, proceed to install each a PK file. This will ensure that you have everything needed to confirm your device is successfully rooted. After installation, open Magisk app and do the further setup. Click OK from dialog, then direct install. After that, reboot your device to complete Magisk setup. After rebooting your device, open the Magisk app again. This time, if prompted for additional setup, simply cancel it. You should now see that Magisk has been successfully installed. Now let's check root status with Root Checker app. Yes, device is successfully rooted. With this process, you've successfully rooted your Samsung device without needing the boot image method, using TWRP instead. And as you can see, TWRP recovery is still intact. That's it for this video. Subscribe to my channel. In the next video, I'll show you how to install a custom ROM on a Samsung phone.